How funded startups onboard users without losing them in 3 minutes. You just closed your round. The product works. The team is hyped. And then 60% of your new users disappear in the first week. At Humbleteam, we've worked with enough funded startups to know this exact moment, and it's almost never a product problem. It's an onboarding problem. Here's what happens after funding. You finally have the budget to grow fast. So you turn on the ads, the outreach, the partnerships, and suddenly hundreds of new users hit your product at once. But most onboarding flows were built back when you had 10 users and could just answer their questions in a Slack DM. That doesn't scale. This is the exact gap Humbleteam gets brought in to fix after the round, before the churn curve gets ugly. The biggest onboarding mistake funded startups make is front-loading setup. Connect your calendar, invite your team, fill out your profile before the user has felt a single aha moment. Flip it. Get the user to one real result first. One saved file, one automated task, one number that means something to them. Then ask for the setup. In our work at Humbleteam, this single reorder, result first, setup second, is usually the fastest lever for lifting activation without touching a line of backend code. Everyone obsesses over the first 5 minutes. But the real churn cliff happens on day 2, when the novelty is gone and the user has to decide if this is worth coming back to. That means your onboarding isn't one screen. It's a short arc across the first few sessions. A nudge here, a small win there, a reason to open the app again tomorrow. This is where Humbleteam spends most of its design time with clients, not the welcome screen, but the return path. Funded startups often add onboarding steps as they add features, a checklist that grows and grows. But more steps rarely means more understanding. It usually just means more drop-off. The fix isn't stripping information, it's compressing decisions. Fewer choices, same clarity. We've seen this pattern repeatedly on Humbleteam projects. Teams that trim a 9-step onboarding down to 3 or 4 focused steps consistently see activation numbers improve within weeks. Getting funded buys you speed. It doesn't automatically buy you retention. If your onboarding was built for your first 10 users and now needs to work for your next 10,000, that's exactly the kind of problem Humbleteam solves for funded startups every day. If this was useful, follow for more on design and product. From Humbleteam.